remember Freestyle Jam at Bucket Busters?
I don't. I remember when we were outside the pack and we had such good.
That was the best one.
That
so
was
good. And there was also was a really memorable one. It was a long time ago where we played the Lemos family. They had like a Christmas party, and it was like my first year in Bucket Busters. That show was so much fun. I want to do more private parties because it would be so awesome. Like the freestyle there, we were under like black light and stuff, and it was ridiculous. We went off for like 5-10 minutes. We can make a live CD and it has one song. It's freestyle.
Just it's a 30-minute freestyle jam song.
How are the levels now? Can you hear me back there? Hello? Hello? Well, and the other thing is just, when you have, when somebody's being really encouraging to the other kids, that also helps get things going, a positive attitude and when they're encouraging each other. And there's a friendship going on between them, that they wouldn't have known each other if it wasn't for Bucket Busters.
It's true.
My favorite part is probably getting to hang out with all the other busters and like drumming and performing. I really like soloing. They kind of put you on the spot, not in a bad way, but like you're kind of like the big lights are like pointing at you and you're just playing. It's fun.
When I would want to take drum lessons, I came into the drum circuit, and Steve was sitting behind the counter, and he explained to my parents how much drum lessons cost and all that. And then he stood up and did a little demo on a practice pad, just did something simple, but it really affected me.
We usually rack up a lot of donations, and it's really nice because we'll count the money after the gigs, and it's just nice knowing that it's going towards a good cause and giving more kids the opportunity to do something they want to do.
I just know that with every gig and every rehearsal, I'm getting better as a drummer. Like, not just as a bucket buster, but just as a drummer itself. Because everything in Bucket Busters can translate over to a standard drum kit. Well, the closest thing that we have to a drum kit in Bucket Busters is the trash kit. But even then, it's not entirely the same. But I know that a lot of parts on the water bottles can be translated over to the 3 toms. And the beats that we learn on the exclusively on the bucket can be translated over to the snare. But just like, depending how good of a drummer you are, you can pretty much take something from Bucket Busters and put it on on the drum kit in any way that you like.
Bucket Busters and music motive.
My favorite part, I guess, is that it's kind of going for donations, hanging out with friends. It's just like, I never knew them before this, and I'm glad I know them now. It goes by quickly. You learning something new, you get better every day. It's fun.
I guess that it has its own special rhythm. I guess it has its own special sound. It's easy, but then it can get difficult, which makes it sound better.
I would say that it is one of the most fun groups you can be in, and it's for a good cause, so, you know, you are doing something good, and you're like, yeah, I'm actually doing something good and having fun.
What's really cool to see is when a new bucket buster comes in and they just started with us, and oftentimes they don't have the ability yet. They don't know all the songs, and to see them learn the tunes and really excel, and not only improve within the group, but improve as drummers and become better musicians, better showmen. That's really exciting. You guys are weird. Oh my God.
That's why I keep this here, so it stays.
We will rock you. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing on your bucket. Gonna be a big drummer someday. You got a smile on your face, 6 in place, playing your bucket all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it, come on. We will rock you.
My favorite part about being a bucket buster is the enthusiasm, and playing gigs is really fun. I enjoy it. Learning new parts at rehearsals, it makes it really a lot more interesting.
I think showmanship is probably the most important part of our performance aspect. When they're showing how excited they are.
I've written a song. Yeah, it's called Bucket Diddly. Although we haven't had a lot of people at the gigs to play it. But I want more people, I want more rehearsals, I want to get that song down. I really want to button things up.
I like the one, we did a performance at the Spanos Theater, and we all were like really right on time. Like it was, no one messed up or anything, and yeah, I got to do a cool part in one of the songs.
think our best gig this year was the Cal Poly Spanos Theater. It was really cool to be on a stage with all the lights. The crowd was super engaged and right with us the whole time. A lot of energy. The kids really performed well. And I think being on a stage with all the lights really helped them. That was a lot of fun.
When they really express the fun they're having is, I think, when the audience really connects, or when they connect to the audience.
Sometimes even when I get to introduce Steve, so I get to say all kinds of things. I'll even say he's still my favorite drummer after 20 years because, I mean, he did inspire me to play the drums.
He was just the right guy. He just has such a heart for what he's doing. He has just, really cares about these kids. He's a great drummer, a great leader, great teacher, and I couldn't ask for a better guy to be working with me doing this.
I'm looking forward to the growth, getting new members. Steve has plans to record songs that we don't have recorded yet, the new songs that we've added. And my favorite part is just seeing these kids grow. It's so exciting to see them come in, and they're awkward a little bit at first, and they don't look up, and then seeing them open up and start playing and soloing. When I look back and go, man, just 6 months ago, that kid was staring at his bucket. Now he's looking out at the crowd, or now he's smiling. And now he's just playing with more confidence. That's what I'm looking forward to see more of these kids that are young growing into better musicians. When we have more kids, it's more fun because there's more energy, more excitement. We bring more noise and more
bigger sound.
Bigger sound. So that's why it's fun to have more kids performing all at once. More camaraderie, and it's just more fun. They get to play off of each other more, different styles. Everybody brings a little something different with their personality and their playing style. So that's why it's fun to have more kids.
It's more funner.
More funner, too.
Next year, just a new material, new people coming in, and it's going to be really fun.
I'm looking forward to Bucket Busters in the future because you never know what might happen. We'll probably begin some new pieces, or writing our own pieces pretty soon. I'm looking forward. We've had so many shows lately. We're going to slow down and do some rehearsals, which I always like improving, and because, we can always get better. And I'm looking forward to 2014.
I'm really excited that we're getting some new Bucket Busters and that we'll have more volume, and so it'll be better.
I love this guy.
Yeah, I have the best job ever because, I get to do something I love, work with someone who's really cool, and we have the same passion for drums and music and for these kids. And I think that's what makes the group happen, is because we're not just doing it as a job, we're doing it as it's our passion, it's something we love.